This video is brought to you by Squarespace. In this video, I'm going to share with you my tips for Universal Studios Japan. Alright, we are finally here by popular demand. You guys have seen my Disney resort tips and hacks. And so in this video, we've made it to Osaka and Universal Studios Japan. And I'm going to take you guys all around this place and show you my tips for this area. But before I start, if you guys want to help support the channel, definitely check out the Japan merch. If you want to see what I'm doing on the daily, check out my Instagram account. And if you want to connect with people who love Japan or you have questions about your trip to Japan, check out my Discord community. Links are always in the description. And I'm actually going to bring Maiko in on this video. Maiko, come join me! Yay! Alright, let's go. Alright, so let's first talk about planning. When coming to Universal Studios, you have to know that the busiest time of the year. I probably don't have to tell you that weekends and holidays are the busiest days. But what you should also know is that spring break, Halloween, summer break, and Christmas to New Year's are the busiest times of the year. Spring break is from end of February to early March, and summer break is in August. Also, Universal Studios Japan does a lot of collaborations, so when new attractions kick off, it's getting all Nelly up in here. But one of the most important things is when you first get your ticket. You can actually get a discount ticket during birthday months. First of all, prices vary depending on the day, standard weekdays being the cheapest, so choose your days wisely. But for this example, I'll use their mid-tier pricing. A one-day adult pass is 8,400 yen, but a one-day birthday pass is only 7,900 yen. You get that 500 yen hitter discount. And it applies to anyone on their birthday month or the month after, and they can invite up to 5 people at a discounted rate. And what's also interesting that they have the 4-year-old birthday invite. So you can get 2 tickets for roughly the price of 1 admission. Plus you can get discounted rates for 5 additional friends or family. So now let's talk about getting into the park. One of the simplest ways obviously is going to the booth and buying your ticket right when you arrive. But if you want to skip the booth, then I recommend getting a QR code. All you do is get it sent to your phone, scan at the entrance, and skippity-doo, you're in. So to get the tickets with a QR code, you need to either buy it online directly from the USJ website, go to a Japanese convenience store, or go to another third party. Unfortunately, purchasing tickets from the USJ site is only available in Japanese, so you'll need to go to Google Translate like this if you want to go this route. If you want to buy at the Lawson convenience store, you'll again be met with Japanese and you'll have to navigate to the menu system. But here's a quick English guide on how to do it. One more thing. USJ is known to be, let's say flexible with their opening time. For example, it opens 30 to 45 minutes early on the busy holidays without any notification. So if you want to maximize your time, you might want to try to give some of that liquid luck a try and head to the park early. It's cool, they have so many different wands here. Well, all that wand shopping's got me hungry. Time to hit up the Three Broomsticks Tavern. Oh, look at these delicious pieces of pork ribs. Take a bite. Oh, for amusement park, these ribs aren't that bad. Pretty good. So while we're having lunch, let me talk a little bit about how to get on rides effectively. This music is pretty loud, sorry guys. So damn, I completely underestimated how loud the park speakers are, and it's killing me during this edit, so let me back up. Let me talk a little bit about how to get on rides effectively. So one of the easiest and effective ways to get on rides is to use the Express Pass, which is similar to Disneyland's Fast Pass. But the thing that separates USJ from Disneyland is that if you got some money, then you can ride, honey. So in other words, you pay extra for these passes instead of the free Fast Passes you pick up at Disneyland. USJ offers several bundle types within Express 4 and Express 7 packages. And if you're going to be there all day, I recommend the Express 7 to maximize your time. But that's how I roll. You can usually buy the passes in the morning when you arrive, but do know that there's only a limited amount allocated per day, so when they sell out, they're gonesies. Also, know that on super busy days, the passes sometimes sell out days before. I do recommend buying it in advance, but unfortunately, USJ's English website doesn't let you buy it online, so either brush up on your Japanese, go through a travel agency, buy it through a partner hotel, or again, go the Google Translate method like this. That said, another way to get ahead of the lines is to use the single rider lines. Even if you're in a group, if you don't care about riding alone, then I suggest this method to skip ahead. It works for 9 different attractions at the park. And finally, let's talk about the Royal Studio Pass. So this is the Bentley version of the Express Pass, as you'll be riding in style with unlimited queue jumps on basic attractions, timed entry, and VIP passes to shows. Access and advanced purchasing requirements may vary, so if you're interested, look into it as soon as possible. But be warned, you'll be paying that Bentley-like price tag up to 40,000 yen depending on the day. Alright, gotta buy some more baby clothes. I want to thank our sponsor for this video, Squarespace. Without them, I wouldn't be able to make these videos for all of you. If you don't already know, Squarespace is my recommended spot to build your online presence. In fact, Squarespace is what I use for my own site, Tokyo Zebra. It's a useful place for me to share extra tips and tricks for navigating Japan, as well as content that's difficult to share in my YouTube videos. And with Squarespace's powerful blogging tools, sharing stories, updates, and photos is easier than finding karaage at an izakaya. Also, if you're an analytics geek like me, you can see how your visits, unique visitors, and page views trend over time. So go to squarespace.com today for your free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/PaolofromTokyo and get 10% off your first domain or website. Alright, let's continue with the guide. So we're in Wonderland right now, and this place is special because it has Yoyaku Nori. Yoyaku means reservations, so you can basically book the time you want to ride. And since Wonderland is kind of like a kids area, it's perfect for those children who have trouble waiting in line. You can use it for Elmo's Bubble Bubble, Snoopy's Great Race, the Flying Snoopy, Moppy's Balloon Trip, and the hair-raising Elmo's Go-Go Skateboard. All you need to do is get the ticket in front of each ride using the Studio Pass. But you can only get one at a time. You can book the next one only after the previous reservation time. Alright, I'm ready for this. Got my jacket off. Look, Maiko won! Yay! Got an Elmo doll on the final and last throw.
You match!
Look at that. So let me briefly talk about restaurants. So basically, there are 4 restaurants in the park where you can make reservations. Parkside Grill, Finnegan's Bar and Grill, Saido, and Azura di Capri. You can simply reserve online or go to the restaurant on that day and tell the staff to book at that time. Also, a little tip, you can request in advance a special birthday or anniversary cake at Parkside Grill or Finnegan's Bar and Grill. And when you're requesting your cake, you can also make a reservation for a table. So let me talk about some other tips here at the park. So first of all, how to get out of Universal Studios. So one of the things that's different between Universal Studios and parks like Disney Resort, you can't actually leave the park and come back. But there are some exceptions that you might want to know just in case you need to. So the exceptions are, if you're not feeling that well, you can go to the official hotel because you're feeling sick. You need to go to the drugstore, you need to go to the kennel for pet service, or you need to go to the picnic area to go and eat. And finally, you can ask the staff for stickers, which aren't sold anywhere. Not all of the staff have the same stickers, so if you want to collect various stickers, just ask different staff. Oh, and there are birthday stickers, anniversary, character, and other limited editions. So that concludes the video. If you like the video, help us out and hit that like button. If you guys want to see what I'm doing on the daily, check out my Instagram account. If you guys want to see what Maiko's doing, check out her Instagram account. If you guys want to help support the channel, check out the Japan merch. If you want to see what we're doing on kind of like a daily basis, then check out our new channel called Tokyo Zebra. Link is in the description. If you have any questions about Japan or your Japan travel, check out the Discord community. Thanks to Noon for helping us film this one. Thanks to Elmo for being him. And finally, if you want to see more guides about Japan or anything Japan related, hit that subscribe button and the bell button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.